Hello, my beautiful Hair Lounge community. Angelina in the Hair Lounge. I want to know who gets on TikTok, because boy oh boy, I know I do, and I get trapped into it. And I have seen some really cool videos on how to use a Denman brush. So I'm going to show you how to use this on hair very similar to my own. Has a little bit of wave to it, but not a whole lot. Let's get into it. Let's talk about who can use this brush. To be real, anybody can use the brush, but this specific brush is for style, shaping, and defining curls. So if you have curls to your hair whatsoever and you want it to look a little bit more smooth and not be fuzzy, this is a perfect brush. I'm gonna open this up. So this is the original. It's the D3 7-row styler. So you can see it right here. As always, I will link this brush down below and any of the products I use, so it's super easy for you to find. When you are starting the style, you wanna make sure your hair is wet. You don't really want any dry pieces. If it's dry whatsoever, you're not gonna get those defined, smooth curls like you want. Also, if your hair is fuzzy whatsoever, product will really help with styling and eliminating frizz. So I'm gonna use the Invisible Wear Velvet Cream. This is perfect for my hair because I want to let my hair air dry. It's gonna help define, eliminate frizz, and just really have smooth looking curls. So we're gonna distribute this all over and make sure you are getting enough on your hair. As you can see, I'm doing more kind of mid-length to ends, but I'm raking it all the way through my hair, and we're gonna do the same thing on this other side. As you can see, I don't have a lot of curl, but I can still scrunch my hair and get a curl to it if I work really hard at it. So I'm really excited to see what this Denman styling brush can do, if it can really enhance my curls. There's tons of different ways to use this brush, but I'm gonna show you a way by using just the handle to kind of get the curl. When you're using the brush, you wanna make sure you're brushing up and away from your scalp. That's gonna create lift, and so you're not gonna have flat curls up on top. Depending on your curl shape or kind of the size of your range is gonna determine how much hair you're gonna grab. Roughly, you can see the section I grabbed is about 2 inches. So you're gonna take the brush, you're gonna go right at your scalp, and you're gonna half turn it, but start letting this section of your hair wrap around the handle of your brush, and you're gonna slowly take the brush and inch it down that section. And the handle of the brush is gonna mimic almost a barrel of a curling iron, and just slowly kind of inch it down, and then you're gonna unravel it. And see that curl that I got? And then you're gonna do this all the way around your head. So this is mimicking finger coiling or finger waving and creating curls. So for example, instead of using the brush, normally you could take your finger and kind of twist your hair, and it's gonna create a curl. By using the brush handle, you're gonna get more of a defined curl. You can see kind of the difference of those two curls. Okay, so let's get this other section going. You're just gonna put it in, half turn it, and just slowly let it go and wrap around the handle. And then you're just gonna do that all the way around your head. Obviously, it's gonna take a little bit of practice, and it will take a little bit of time to get all of your hair done, but it's gonna give you very smooth and defined curls. Okay, I have finished with that Denman brush and waving or defining my curls. And now this is when you're gonna let it air dry. You don't wanna brush through your curls, you don't wanna do anything like that. You just let it air dry. But as you can see, it's all curled. Isn't it wild how much it defines it? So I'm gonna show you in this very front section the easiest way to be able to get the curl. Always hold the brush up towards the sky. You're gonna hold it, you are going to wrap it around your brush almost until it's to the very, very ends, leaving some of those ends out, and then you're just going to wind it up like that, and then slowly unravel. Just like that. Now I'm going to show you on this other side. Okay, so now on this left side, you're going to hold the brush up towards the face. You're going to take it almost all the way down. And you're going to slowly ravel it up. And then unwind it like that. I'll show you my bang section that fell out. Up underneath, pointing it towards the sky, almost to the ends of the hair. And then you're going to start wrapping it around that handle and then slowly unravel it. So now I'm going to show you on this other side, right where my bang section is. So we're going to point your brush up towards the sky, go up underneath the hair, and you're going to pull that brush almost completely to the ends of the hair, and then you're going to start wrapping it around the handle of the brush, keeping those ends inside the bristles, and then you will unwind it from that brush. So the biggest thing, always point the brush up towards the sky, no matter which side you are on. Go up underneath and then start twisting. So now I'm gonna let it air dry, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how the curls look once it's air dried. It takes a little bit of time to perfect and know which way you're twisting the brush and then twisting it around the handle, but it gives you super, super nice ways without having to stress about the way your curls are gonna look. So let's let it air dry and we will come back to show you what it looks like. Now is a great time to hit that red subscribe button. If you haven't done so yet, I love building this YouTube community with you guys and I appreciate all the support. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up as well. We'll be back to see what it looks like dry. Okay, here she is. I flipped my head upside down. I kind of shook it out a little bit. And I did sit up underneath the dryer, but as you can see, I do have some straighter pieces, but for the most part in the front, it did really, really well. Not too shabby, I think, for my first time. It's nice because it's kind of like air dried hair with still, you know, a little bit of wave to it, but normally when my hair air dries, it does get frizzy. So I definitely say it would be a fairly easy way to kind of get lots of volume, almost like slept in hair, or maybe if you went to the beach and you let your hair air dry, this is kind of what my hair would look like. I'm not hating it. So you guys, for someone who has very stick straight hair that has just a tiny bit of wave if I scrunch it, but it starts to look fuzzy, this is a great way to achieve kind of more of a beachy wave look using the Denman brush. Takes a little bit of practice, a lot of twisting, holding your brush the correct way, but totally doable if you're wanting a different look. I hope you guys like this video. Hopefully it's easy for you to achieve or try this look on yourself. And you know what? We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.